Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing the remake headcanons base Yandere Fox because he's the one you voted on the most. So let's get on to business. Disclaimer number one: Fox in canon is just as bad as Valentino, and he knows because he knows what Valentino does and condones it. Uh, Even offering to pew the lowest earners in episode 2 for Val to help calm Val down. Now, and it is fine to simp for fictional characters that are villains as long as you don't condone, imitate, or do what they do in the show, and also support that. If you're not doing any of that and you know that they're bad people and you say, yeah, they're bad people, but I'm still simping for them, that doesn't make you a bad person. So, yes, you can simp for fictional characters that are bad as long as they're fictional, you don't condone it, and support it, or imitate what they do in the context of the show. Anyways, on to disclaimer number two. Disclaimer number two: Vox is not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters in Yanderes is fine. Just do not be illegal or gross about it, and remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Neither would be people like Vox. Anyways, let's get on to the video. Vox is a businessman to his very core. He is a very good one at that. He also is an overlord and wants to become more powerful and stronger. I think the grammar is bad on that. Anyways, he fell for you right away and made you his assistant. That way he can control you as much as he can because oh man, is this man manipulative as heck. With you, he manipulates you to make sure you never leave his side and that you are always at his beck and call. He is very demanding of your attention. He has to have it no matter what. It always has to be on him. He despises when you pay attention to other people. He is the only one you should look at. The only one to make you smile, the only one to make you laugh, the only one you love. He has to be your one and only. He may very slightly share you with Val, but he for sure is going to be the one to marry you and make you his spouse. He will have you wear very naughtily little work outfits if female with nice pencil skirts if you lean to feminine outfits, or if you lean to masculine outfits, tight pants that show off your booty and a tight shirt that shows off your curves and muscles, or muscles and curves, or whatever you have. He wants to show off your figure, basically. No matter your gender, he will respect it, of course. He loves to have you bend over and pick things up in front of him because he loves the booty. He is a booty man. He loves checking out your booty. He also has the biggest ego of any yandere I have done from Hazbin Hotel. So, of course, he will know that he is the best suitor for you. He why would it why would you want to be with anyone else that is lower than him when you could have him, one of the best V's and maybe two of the V's, if he shares you with Val? Also, he would see you as a trophy spouse. That pretty little thing he brings to parties and shows off as a prize. He is also very touchy feely of you. Hand holding, kissing, groping, hair stroking, and of course, a lot of adult fun time. He loves to touch you and make love to you, and he cannot get enough of it or you. He surprisingly does not want to use his mind control and powers on you. He will use them as a very last resort. He does not want to force you in that way to make you love him, but he will if he has to. He may slip into it and try to use it sometimes, but he'd rather not do that to you. Similar to how he reacted to Val in episode 2 and almost hypnotized him, but forced himself back. He does have some control with impulse stuff. Oh my god, would this man be the most impulsive yonder? If he wants to do something with you, you know dang well he is going to do that. To do this. He is not going to share you with anyone else, and he may use his mind control powers at the very least. He may use his mind controlling powers at the very least to hypnotize you to dislike people that you start to like. So you get interest in someone, use his mind control powers to make you hate them, basically. Anyways, he does have an angry side as a yandere to him, That is for sure. Being very jealous type of Yandere. He hates when you show interest in others and praise others or give others attention. He also despises if you enjoy anything about Alistair the radio demon. That is absolutely forbidden. There will be no admiring that demon. He is also a very petty Yandere. Oh my god, is this man the king of petty? He is so aggressively petty when it comes to you, like in others. He is he gets super pouty and is very passive aggressive. He can be a bit of a brat when it comes down to your attention for real, for real. He also has such daddy energy. We all saw it when he was watching Alistair get beat by Adam. He was basically having a football dad moment when his team wins and when his team loses. That is the type of energy he was giving out. So he does have a firm hand with you and makes you stay in line as his good little darling. He also does have he deals with rivals by hypnotizing them to not like you and to stay away from you. But if he's extra pissed, he will deal with his rivals by torturing them on live TV and making a public example out of them. He makes it clear that it makes it clear to all hell that you are his and his alone. No one else can have you. His confession to you would be a grand moment. Most likely, he will have it on TV live. He will also be so confident that you will say yes. If you say yes, he will be over the moon, riding that high of finally having you for months. If you say no, the audio and visuals will be cut, and he grabs you by the arm, shouting at you of how you humiliated him like that. And how dare you do that? He then will force a kiss on you and make you his. He is going to teach you that you never say no to him. If that does not work, he will use mind control powers to make you love him, or at the very least, mind control powers to force you to sign a marriage soul contract, to force you to marry him. So then you cannot say no to him, and he will be his by his soul. So it doesn't even matter if you say no after that, because you will belong to him. He should have done that in the first place, he thinks. Side note, he is also the go big or go home Yandere type, where he will spoil you rotten and give you anything to show his love. He is for sure going to be buying your love and affection. He is that type of Yandere, and he is also a bit of a sugar daddy of a Yandere, for sure. And he is also the type of Yandere that will want to spoil you and treat you as his prince or princess or uh, future heir, whatever you want to call yourself. He is also very much into buying your love and very, very controlling. As his partner and future spouse, you have to uphold his brand and the V's brand and his image. You are his darling, and he is not going to have you looking cheap. So be ready to be spoiled and more or less forced to be in his style. He does adore you, and he can be super sweet and affectionate to you. He's also a tiny bit very clingy and easily jealous, where he doesn't want to give you up and will be the one to drag you over, keeping his arms on you and doing a physical touch in public of PDA so that everyone knows that you belong to him. Very much so. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this, and if you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it. I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you want to see more, I do have votes going on the channel a little bit down, where it's like if all the V's shared you, Velvet, Vox, Valentino, etc., and if Velvet had you as a partner, and if Fox and Val shared you, if you want to vote on those, vote on them. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and now Patreon outro. Thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. You are wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Thank you, Gav, and thank you, Wicked Brony, for being my second patron. You're wonderful, stunning, beautiful, gorgeous. Thank you, Wicked Brony. And now, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro. So, secret outro of the day. Would you say yes to Val? My answer is yes. And would you smash Val? Not Val. Would you say yes to Vox and would you smash Vox? Answer to both of them is hell yes. I would smash and also say yes to being his. Man, do I simp for this man so freaking hard. Stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye.